Three things Gareth Southgate got wrong as England beaten by Hungary. England opened their Nations League campaign with a disappointing 1-0 defeat against Hungary in Budapest on Saturday afternoon. In a game of few chances, Dominic Szoboszlai's second-half penalty after a dubious foul by Reece James was enough to win it for the home side. England created barely anything in reply as Gareth Southgate's team slipped to a poor defeat in their first of 4 games in quick succession. While the nature of the penalty, given after James was adjudged to have pulled down his man, was controversial, England can hardly claim they deserved anything from the match. It really could have been 2-0 to Hungary, but Laszlo Kleinheisler turned over when presented with a near-open goal following a save by Jordan Pickford. Debutant Jarrod Bowen had a few glimpses of goal and Harry Kane hit the side netting with a late snap shot, but Hungary held on to the win. Here are 3 things Southgate got wrong, and 1 he got right, on the night. Hungary have become familiar opponents for England, but Southgate and his players may still have been caught slightly off guard by their performance in Budapest. The Three Lions had not lost to Hungary since 1962, but they had drawn the most recent encounter in October. The hosts had the better of the first half, with their ability to break quickly catching England out down the flanks on a few occasions. With debutant James Justin and Trent Alexander-Arnold pushed up high, there was space to be exploited in behind. Szoboszlai, Adam Salai and Adam Nagy threatened regularly, with Kyle Walker's pace on the recovery needed to bail out his advanced wing-backs. Justin went off at halftime with an injury, while a frustrated-looking Alexander-Arnold was substituted in the 61st minute. It was a clear weakness which a better side might well have exploited with more success. Southgate has some thinking to do. An England debut felt like a long time coming for Bowen, but he finally got his chance in Budapest. Bowen finished the season with 18 goals and 11 assists in 51 appearances for West Ham and was one of the best and most consistent players in the Premier League. His adaptability makes him a good fit for Southgate's England side, and that was shown in Budapest. Although starting on the right of England's front three, Bowen often played close to Harry Kane as a second striker. The space he vacated allowed Alexander-Arnold license to get forward in a clear tactical ploy. Bowen was the most dangerous of England's players in the first half and showed promising signs of an understanding with Kane, although neither managed to break the deadlock in the second half. Have your say. What did you make of England's performance? Comment below. England fielded Jude Bellingham alongside Declan Rice in the middle of the pitch, and despite the duo's obvious talent, it did not pay off. Hungary's organized nature and rigid structure proved difficult to break down, and England created very little in the way of clear openings. The middle of the pitch was hugely congested, and the Three Lions did not appear to react well to the low block put in front of them. Southgate used his substitutes but did not change the ponderous midfield partnership, with 3 changes used on the starting back 5. England were outnumbered in the middle of the pitch and the 3 central defenders, Conor Cody, Harry Maguire and Kyle Walker, did little to step forward and ease the burden. Coming into this game, England had scored in all of their last 14 internationals, but they never really looked like continuing that run in Budapest. Kane was extremely quiet and, barring a few half chances for Bowen, there was little to get excited about. What might grate for England fans is Southgate's lack of attacking intent in using his 5 substitutions. Justin's injury meant Bukayo Saka's introduction was forced, but the fact that informed Tammy Abraham and Three Lions legend Raheem Sterling stayed on the bench felt like an opportunity missed. With England chasing the game, it was Leeds midfielder Calvin Phillips who Southgate turned to. The change was made to move Bellingham further forward, but had little effect.